This is 10 Eagle Point Lane, coming up the drive. House is on a cul-de-sac that basically is in a canyon. This cul-de-sac roughly approaches, or this street roughly approaches this canyon. There are neighbors adjacent-ish, in the front and to the side. But the house is pretty well nestled back up against the mountain. This is Steamboat Mountain. In Lyons. Do get some road noise out front and on the side decks. In the back, not as much, although I haven't heard the back without the fountain on. With the fountain, you really don't hear road noise at all. But the fountain is going to be off in the wintertime. Front deck, there's basically decks and balconies on every side of the house. And here we go. This is a sunroom over to the left. We'll see that in a moment. This is oh, that's totally all right, thank you. This is standing in the great room here, and with just spectacular large windows. I mean, you can really see the top of the mesa from way back in the great room, and beautiful rocks on the hillside. Really well constructed home with exposed log rafters and high ceilings. Skylights. Fans are on, but there's also AC and forced air central heat. I mean, just this space alone has plenty of space to add, say, a second dining table if we wanted to host a larger gathering. Right where I'm standing. And this is a den. With an ample TV. I would want to probably raise that up a little bit, but it's quite comfortable to watch television from this fairly small couch. We might want a little bit more, it's not a small couch, but it is a single couch. We might want a little bit more just plush seating, social seating. Island kitchen with stools, gas, cast iron. We're going to leave all of the cookware. And this is a pantry. Pantry has a second fridge, which is great. This is a butler's elevator that goes down adjacent to one of the garages so that caterers or what have you don't have to bring things up the stairs. The powder room off the kitchen. And then here's one of the just real kicker gems for me. This is an office, library, studio with the two-way fireplace into the great room. And look at this experience from the desk. I love how the desk actually faces into the room, but has views out the peripherals in both directions. Right? I found that facing my desk toward the window can actually get a little bit bright, or there can be some funky effects with lighting. Right? But this way, kind of get best of both worlds. And they have this set up as a jam station. They're not going to leave their musical equipment, but just the fact that they have it set up this way is just kind of perfect as an indicator of, you know, what I could do with the space, what it's intended for. The furniture is nice, you know, it's all basically, it's sort of neutral furniture, you know, it's suitable. Yeah, totally comfortable. They would move most of these books, or potentially all of them, or I would cover them, make it a little bit more zen in here. Little closet over there too. And there's the office. Oh, and has a balcony. Actually, we'll just use this opportunity to walk all the way around the house on this wraparound deck. So we're now back in the front, obviously. There's the driveway. Beautiful big boulders off of the side yard here. Not that I would be hanging out, you know, in this part of the yard, but it's quite something. Mature pine tree off the side of the house here. There's not many trees here or in Lyons in general. It's more, you know, brush and canyon in Lyons. So we're back at the house, obviously. So you have a dining table back here. There's an umbrella situation somewhere. There's a grill also. I'm not exactly sure how the umbrella will work. I don't think this is an outdoor deck on which I could really set up an office workstation. Because there's not enough shade or coverage from elements, but I could temporarily bring this out here. There's also not, in general, a covered deck space on this floor. So in the afternoon, there would be sun. This faces northwest, is the direction that this faces. So it basically is only going to get sun maybe in the late afternoon. The sun would be up there. I'm thinking in the later, more toward the winter months, that's all it would get. Maybe in the summer months, it comes more like there. I don't have shoes on, so I don't know how this is going to feel, but oh, it's okay. I'll just walk on these beams. So this is a path that goes around back of the house here. And there's even a path up to, I haven't actually been up here yet. How does it work? Somewhere around here, there is a fire pit of some kind, but maybe I'm not in quite the right place. But, you know, everything's quite lovely, landscaped, and there's a landscaper that comes. So at this point, this is the master bedroom in front of us, and there's another deck around the side, a master bedroom deck that has a hot tub. We'll get there in a moment. But for now, let's go back in through. Oh, maybe this is where just that little thing up here is what she was referring to. That's a place to have fires on that platform, maybe. But she also said that she's planning to buy, or maybe she already has bought, a couple of sort of restaurant grade, heating elements, the ones with the hoods, so that we can hang out here more in the winter. Okay, so bye-bye to the backyard. I think you get the idea. And here's the sunroom, which is just great to have a second social space, a second sitting space. If I were to live with somebody, for example, Micah or otherwise, to have a second space so that we're not in each other's way if we're having a friend over or something like that. This rower is not staying. But nice high ceiling in here too with skylights. Beautiful, plenty of light everywhere. Master bedroom is through those French doors. It's one little quirk there is that the master is not sonically totally sealed from the sunroom. Here's the sunroom doors. But hey, come on, how about this master? Here, I'll zoom slightly so it's not as distorted, but still really, really generous master. This is a queen bed. Yeah, if I were in a relationship, I would probably want a king. So maybe I would even change that out, I'm not sure, while I'm here. But there's a sofa sitting area or a sofa in the master. And would definitely be sleeping with a eye mask, which would be just fine. There's a gas fireplace in the master. And some of the fixtures are sort of elder, but it's okay, for 8 months. Here you have a master closet. Plenty. Master bath. Or rather, master toilet. And then master bath. This is his and her sides. Bathtub. older fixtures here, but still really well done custom tile shower. Beautiful, actually. And I think it might be steam also. Yeah, it's steam. And let's go out. In the bathroom, there's a door to the hot tub deck. The hot tub, she said that I asked if we could, you know, treat it how we want. She said, well, there's a hot tub guide that comes. So if you want it treated a special way, maybe there's a slight upcharge, but we could do that. By the way, she said that there's an eagle. She pointed me to an eagle's nest up in the rocks. I won't go around the corner to see, but it's up there. There's an eagle's nest, and they come to roost in the spring. Also, of course, all other manner of wildlife. She said to lock the doors at night because a neighbor had a bear help himself on into the house. Upstairs laundry. And there's also a downstairs laundry. There's actually some cool cleaning features. There's a whole house vacuum, and there's, I should say while I'm thinking of it too, there is whole house sound. It's not Sonos, but it is volume controlled with knobs in each room. And there's a kind of a sweep receptacle in the kitchen that makes it easy to just, it's a dustpan in the wall. All right, here we are downstairs. Do a quick tour here. Let's go to the left first. And this is the downstairs bedroom, which is pretty dark, but it's okay because the person living down here would just use this as a bedroom and just for sleeping mostly, like Micah would be totally happy to just have a sleeping space. I don't remember what's behind this. Oh, this is, I see. So this is going to be locked as an owner's garage. Okay, got it. Okay, so that's, yep. There's a full bath here associated with that bedroom. It's kind of nice. Really, actually, a quite nice bathroom with another tile shower. This is the other garage in there. Also appears that there's, maybe this is just an old washer dryer. There's a two-car garage through there. And then here's the other side of the downstairs. This is a bedroom with a single window. The window basically is at ground level. There's a full bath in here between the bedrooms. And then here is the most functional downstairs room. This one has a walkout to actually a really lovely covered deck space. This is the place where I would have an outdoor office if I were to have one. Although if Micah or someone were downstairs, then I'm not sure that this deck would be available for that. But it's really lovely. And it even, does it wrap around and remain covered? Yeah, roughly. A little bit of coverage here, probably not enough to leave equipment out, but anyway, this room is highly functional. And this goes to, this is the butler elevator. This is some other owner's closet. And I think this is, yeah, that's back into the garage. And that's a utility. And that's an entry there, basically from the driveway. She's gonna leave all the plants